Welcome to the Primate News Channel, where we look to explore all areas of environmental focus that can affect our day-to-day lives and the world in which we live. One element that plays a key role in our ability to all enjoy life, wherever we are in the world, is something that we're going to investigate further today: Earth's atmosphere. Earth's atmosphere is a product of billions of years of finely tuned evolution. When the solar system settled into its current layout about 4.5 billion years ago, Earth formed when gravity pulled swirling gas and dust in to become the third planet from the Sun. Like its fellow terrestrial planets, Earth has a central core, a rocky mantle, and a solid crust. This initial stage was immediately followed by the Hadean Eon period, when the air was a product of the solar nebula that had given birth to the planets. This fiery primordial world was ravaged by impact events and volcanoes. Eventually, a combination of the volcanic outgassing and impact events replaced the predominantly hydrogen-based atmosphere with nitrogen and carbon dioxide. Until this time, there wasn't any oxygen in the atmosphere. Nonetheless, microscopic life was well established, including photosynthesizing cyanobacteria. These bacteria would produce oxygen through photosynthesis, and these organisms, which are responsible for creating green algae, would transform the planet's atmosphere yet further. Until the Great Oxygenation Event, oxygen had been trapped by water as it created rust from iron deposits, preventing it from being freed into the atmosphere. At the time, most life was anaerobic, for which oxygen can be toxic. Thus, while this event made the world habitable for us today, it also saw the Earth's first mass extinction. And so, evolution continued over millions and millions of years. The Earth's atmosphere currently consists of 5 layers. From the lowest to the highest, these are the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. The outermost layer extends from about 700 kilometers above sea level to around 10,000 kilometers, where it finally gives way to the solar wind. This demonstrates the incredible distance that Earth's atmosphere extends into space. Oxygen levels used to be much higher. During the Carboniferous, around 300 million years ago, they reached their highest ever level of 32.5%. This was a result of nature spiralling out of control, leading to a volatile world where forest fires would have been rife, burning for days in the high oxygen atmosphere and giving the sky a bruised reddish colour. Our sky is actually purple. The reason the sky appears blue is down to a phenomenon called Rayleigh scattering, a term coined after the 19th century British physicist who first explained it. The sun's light represents every colour of the visible spectrum, but colours with shorter wavelengths, such as blue and violet, are scattered by the atmosphere in such a way that they overpower those with longer wavelengths, like red and orange. However, given that violet has the shortest wavelength of any colour, shouldn't we all be seeing the sky as purple? The reason we see blue rather than purple is down to our physiology, as the human eye is much more sensitive to blue light than violet. Finally, there is an unbelievable 40 trillion gallons of water in the sky. Of all the chemicals on Earth, water has the most significant implications for the evolution of life as we know it. Nothing on the planet can survive without water, but it's also the fact that our atmosphere and distance from the Sun helps to maintain a temperature around the triple point of water. This triple point means that water can exist as a solid, liquid, or gas. As such, the atmosphere is home to an average of almost 40 trillion gallons of water at any one time, which is enough to drown the entire planet in 2.5 centimetres of rainwater. However, while this sounds like a lot, atmospheric water vapour only accounts for a mere 1/1000th of all the water on Earth. Thank you for watching, and we will be sure that the Primate News channel signs in again very soon.